Hey, MJ, what's up? You okay?
I'm fine.
I'm losing them!
Combing through Oscorp records. Hey, this is random, but you remember that trip we took to Staten Island with Harry?
To find the best pizza in the city? Yeah. 10-hour off. Here's your stuff! My bad. Maybe they should start offering driver's ed in prison.
All units. Armed hostiles are assaulting a police van. Available officers, move in on Manhattanville.
I'm touched by your devotion to your friends. Hey, MJ, just calling you back. You doing okay?
I'm fine. Combing through Oscorp records. Hey, this is random, but you remember that trip we took to Staten Island with Harry?
To find the best pizza in the city? Yeah. 10-hour odyssey for burnt toast with 12 American cheese. How could I forget?
Something about all these old Oscorp files makes that day pop into my head. Harry was so excited about riding a ferry. Just made me think about how much simpler things were back then. No jobs, no supervillains. Throw away a whole day looking for bad pizza just cuz. Now it feels like if you take a nap, the world will fall apart.
Yeah. This adult thing is rough. But I guess the work we do means today's kids can have their own Staten Island adventures. In safety. Kind of a circle of life thing.
Circle of bad pizza. Yeah, you're right. That's a good way to look at it. Thanks, Pete.
Sugar Hill Garrison, this is Control. What's your status? A group of civilian agitators has been detained. Charges will be issued as needed. Gathering is real. Spider-Man!
Come on! Demons and escaped prisoners on the loose and you're arresting protesters?
Attack!
Sable. She's crossed a line. So great.
Units equipped with riot gear requested to subdue a disturbance. Report came in from God's Acre.
Those inmates will burn the whole block down. s'mores!
Got a death wish? Help me with that! Pansies are letting him win! I heard one of your tiny crap! What's he doing? Gonna crack your skull!
Definitely the worst gang of ruffians I've dealt with in the last 30 minutes.
Frick.
Apparently grand larceny is one of the food groups now. Hey, got this can of whoop ass!
What? I'm supposed to be impressed? Let's go! Getting out of this. Pansies are letting him win!
If these escape cons were smarter, I'd be worried. Okay, I'm a little worried.
Douglas, this is Sable Control. Boss wants an update on your status. Observation post established. No sign of priority target.
The neighborhood just got a little less friendly. Maybe I can dismantle this outpost before they have a chance to call for backup.
Got a partial visual. Moving to confirm. Negative. We're all clear. I see something. Stay alert. SM-1 is here somewhere. Secure the area. SM-1, engage the lab. Keep fighting. Take him out! Watch my step!
Sort of flattered that Sable set up a million rooftop posts just to hunt for little old me. Sorta.
Pete, my mom was a big believer in the city's steam heating. It's better for the environment than fossil fuels, but high pressure can lead to deadly explosions. This station was designed to monitor the pressure in specific buildings. help me show Oscorp it's worth the cost. Please.
Harry's really invested in preserving his mother's legacy. And who can blame him? There's been a sharp rise in the pressure in some nearby buildings. The problem seems to be caused by faulty regulators. I've got to break them off before the pressure gets too high. And the building explodes. The city will replace the regulators I break. There's no time to do this the polite way. Luckily, the regulators are on the exterior. A well-placed web shut should take them out. What do you bet Jameson's gonna lead his show tomorrow with a Spider-Man vandalizes building story? Can't leave any of them. Just takes one to cause a blast. Too many people in these buildings. No time to evacuate. It's up to me. Wrecking these won't cause any serious problems. The city can fix them easily. The city will replace the regulators I break. There's no time to do this the polite way. Luckily, the regulators are on the exterior. A well-placed web shut should take them out. What do you bet Jameson's gonna lead his show tomorrow with a Spider-Man vandalizes building story? Can't leave any of them. It just takes one to cause a blast. Too many people in these buildings. No time to evacuate. It's up to me. Wrecking these won't cause any serious problems. The city can fix them easily. Okay, better head to the roof and make sure the pressure's vented properly. Nary a peep from my spider sense. Everyone's safe. I better get out of here before someone asks me to pay for all this. I love New York, not my thug New York. Sable really gives a guy a run for his money.
Sweet. They deserve it.
Violence, but from my worst day to my best. That's cool.
It's the only one on our side anymore.
That was incredible. Thank you so much.
Literally didn't see that coming. Yuri, this whole street's been taken over by Rikers inmates.
We've had calls from people who are afraid to leave their buildings.
Tell them to stay inside a little longer. There's gonna be some street cleaning.
Get up! Crap! How's that? Spider-Man's here! Spider-Man's here! I'm scared of you! Get him!
him out!
Typical New York. A vacancy opens up and everyone's rushing to take it.
I'm not going. Take that! Not today!
More of them? Guys, this isn't necessary. I'm already scared straight.
Spider-Man, I've spoken to people on the block who say the escapees tried to break into their buildings.
Fits with what I heard. They want to take one over.
They'll be a lot easier to deal with on the street, without hostages.
I'm working on it. Talk to you soon. Oh, backup's here. Great. Okay, you guys sing doo-wah, and I'll sing lead. Hey, great to see you guys. We don't have backup or reinforcements here. Just people, you dig?
Someone get him down here! Get it off!
Captain, the block's quiet. Everyone in an orange jumpsuit is down for the count.
Great job. If they'd gotten into a residential building, they'd have done a lot of damage.
Is it weird that seeing Spider-Man on the street feels normal? Right downstairs, but Jesus got me. I'm glad you were there to help, Spidey.
Garvey Park Garrison. This is Control. What's your status?
Control. Engaged in active pursuit of a fugitive vehicle.
Curbside service.
Not leaving here alive, Spider-Man. Look out! Get clear!
Oh, how festive. More sabling.
Weapon system down. Need more agents. Watch it!
City just got a tiny bit safer. Nice job, V.
Get the hell out of here.
Stable teams, this is Control. What's the situation in Robinson?
Armored patrol reporting in. No sign of the target. Spider-Man sighted. Please advise. Fire! Boy, contact! Contact!
Hey, does this turn into a robot?
Heavy ordnance outside.
There's obviously a fight one, get 10 free special on Sable Agents right now. Bus go by the Statue of Liberty?
Spider-Man! Going down!
these convicts would use their freedom for something non-destructive. Like knitting, or canasta. Love canasta.
You're a real hero, doesn't you? My husband thanks you. My kids thank you.
Alarmists, paranoid, conspiracy theories. All nasty words people have used to insult and demean me. But now, after years of me trying to warn you all, here we are. Spider-Man has literally brought a plague down upon us. Why do I blame him and not Martin Lee? I do blame Martin Lee. He deserves swift justice, but he's a lunatic terrorist. This is what they do. Whereas Spider-Man claims to be a hero. Yet, he obviously knew about the threat and didn't warn us. He either thought he'd handled it, which makes him criminally negligent, or he was in on it, which makes him a terrorist too.
Yeah, no, sorry. Move, people, let's move. No, sorry, you gotta go around.
Move it along.
Come on, people, go.
All right.
Thank you, keep
Nothing
moving.
mistake. All right, thank you. All right, folks, I need you to stay on that side.
Gotta take them all out. So close to perfection. Agents, always showing up where they do the least good. I think you guys have it bad. All that body armor's bruising my knuckles. dreams. I hope you've all learned something here, but I know better. Sable guys are worse than telemarketers. You guys gotta know you deserve that, right? No selfies!
Attention units, the food supply station is being raided by looters. Location is Firehouse on the west side.
Literally stealing food from hungry mouths. Even for felons that's on the... Hey! You forgot this knuckle sandwich! Charge him! Now! Pay for that! Here comes the pay! Don't let him get any more of us! No one be down! And back to Rikers you go.
Thank you. You're okay, man.
All units, armed hostiles are assaulting a police van. Report came in from near Estonia. Over.
it. I'm touched by your devotion to your friends. I'll see to it you end up in the same cell block.
Crap, it's Spider-Man! How you doing?
It's like herding cats. Cats with felony convictions. What is it with people trying to kill me while all wearing the same outfit?
Units with riot gear needed to respond to a public disturbance. Reported location is near Lincoln. Over.
Now, was that really worth all the fuss? Well, for me it kinda was.
All units, we have reports of live gunfire from prisoners and vehicles. Officers, please report to Lincoln.
Hey, your tags are expired.
We're not going back inside! You guys want to go back to jail? Tell him! Clear shot! Gonna make you pay for that! How you do?
That was like some dystopian sci-fi movie. Of course, the city's not that far off these days.
Ground teams, this is Control. Need a status update from Firehouse. TCP is 5x5, containing all suspicious...
Sable really gives a guy a run for his money.
That was great. Thank you so much.
You're immense, Spider-Man.
You're a real hero. My husband thanks you. My kids thank you. I'm Spider-Man's the
Attention agents, this is Control. What's our status in Lincoln? Armor Control is headed out. We'll report any sign of Spider-Man. Contact with Spider-Man Control. Weapons free. Clear to engage. Roll 'em off!
Hey, does this turn into a robot? Huh? Is all that heavy ordnance for me? They're so sweet. More Sable guys! Looks like my webs bring all the boys to the yard! Auto-release Devil's Breath in Times Square. That's a good place to start. Maybe not. Aw, a rooftop party for me? With spotlights and everything?
I'm on him! Keep fighting back! We need a medic!
Sort of flattered that Sable set up a million rooftop posts just to hunt for little old me. Sorta.
Engage! Engage! Escaped prisoners have seized the tour bus. Incident is active near Longacre. Over.
Those inmates have nothing to lose. Hey, if you need friends this bad, I'll hang out with you.
Let us get you with that stuff!
Hostages on public transit. Nothing about that was good.
is someone else who isn't emerging from this crisis in a positive light. Mayor Osborn. Experimenting on something as deadly as Devil's Breath in the heart of Manhattan is the height of irresponsibility. What did Osborn know and when did he know it? The answer could mean the difference between electoral defeat, impeachment, and prison. Stay tuned to the only voice you can trust in these dire times. Mine.
This is not how you exchange insurance information.
Gonna make you pay for that! We'll get him! They're clear! Grenade!
We're gonna need a bigger transport van.
You're a real hero.
This is Sable Control. Do we have an update on the situation in Clinton?
Control, engaged in active pursuit of a fugitive vehicle.
Look at all those guys who'd love to kill me. But I can't just let them spray bullets around Manhattan. Now, you could let me get these escaped convicts while you go after other ones. I know, crazy talk. One rampaging vehicle down, one to go.
Great. Now we got Spider-Man to deal with? Kill him!
More guys? Man, Silver Sable must be at a lot of job fairs.
Look out!
City just got a tiny bit safer. Nice job, me.
All units, riot team requested to respond to a prisoner riot. Officers, please converge on Longacre.
Spider-Man, here to lend a hand? Thought you might need one, officer.
You don't know the half of it. Never seen anything like this devil's breath stuff. Forensics is having a hell of a time.
News reports say this is where Otto released Devil's Breath. Might have left some residue I can track. Some residue on this sign. Maybe I can isolate it. AT-rich leader sequence. This looks promising. Oscorp's modified CPF-1. Definitely Devil's Breath. Should be able to track the dispersal path now. Trail goes in a few directions. Need to find the right one.
How long is it gonna be closed for? I can't say, sir. It's spooky in there. You're telling me.
No good. Dead end.
Spider-Man, hey! Don't get that crazy octopus guy your business, you hear me?
Vapor trail heads up that building. trail jumps between these buildings. This trail leads down into those vents. What was Otto doing up here? Should be a door or an access hatch around here. Well, this is moody. Must be some way to hit the lights. There be light. Whoa. Was Otto using this as a staging ground? Chaos of the prison break would have been perfect cover to move in. Martin Lee. Can't believe this is the same man I knew at Feast. Looks like Otto recorded messages for his crew.
Oh, Martin. When I first realized it was you targeting Osborn these past weeks, I was shocked and saddened. But then, as the situation evolved before my eyes, I felt inspired. You took the bold steps I had always dreamed of, Martin, and you took them without hesitation. I am honored now to join you on this path towards true justice.
Looks like Otto's been studying Sable's tech for weaknesses.
Norman. Feel like I can't turn around without seeing his face. He smiles for the cameras, collects his accolades, and keeps his boot heel pressed against my neck. Why can't anyone else see how selfish he is? How reckless? How evil? If only they could be made to see the Norman I know. The man behind the mask.
Mac Gargan, aka Scorpion, aka Crazy Pants McCrazy.
It's rare for me to admit this, Mr. Gargan. Clearing your debts was more difficult than I anticipated. You're in arrears to some demanding individuals. But once the reservoir job is finished, your financial obligations will be finished as well. Otto Octavius is nothing if not persuasive.
Good old Rhino. My second favorite Russian. Otto developed a corrosive to free Rhino from his suit. A certain government agency spent years trying and failing to do that. Only took Otto a few days.
Alexei, I've followed your career with great interest. The world sees you as a witless dullard. I see a warrior with a poet's heart. I know you desire freedom from the battlesuit you're sealed inside. Help me achieve my goals, and freedom shall be yours.
Old man Vulture. I've tangled with him more than anyone else here. Power source for Vulture's wings gave him spinal cancer, and Otto's developing an experimental treatment to save him.
Adrian, what bitter irony that your miraculous wings should have brought such horrors on your body. Thankfully, you are now working for me. When our work is settled, the treatment I've developed will cure you. You won't shuffle off this mortal coil just yet, my friend.
Electro. Total live wire, that one. Electro's big pipe dream is to become pure energy. Doc actually managed to modify his harness to get a little closer to that goal.
Max, when you first conveyed your dream to me, I thought you insane. Pure energy. But as I dove deeper into the problem, I discovered a way to give us both what we desire. I promise you, when we are done, you will be pure energy. Or so close to it as to make the difference irrelevant.
Otto's rage is driving him. The neural interface is exacerbating it, but his hate is genuine. He'll destroy the whole city to hurt Norman. What's this now? Otto must have used this map to plan, but it's blank. Unless there's something here I'm missing. UV bulb. Huh, nothing happened. Must be a way to get that lamp on. There we go. Hidden markings. Otto's tasked the villains to destroy Oscorp holdings throughout the city. He's trying to take apart Norman's empire piece by piece. Lee's going after the Devil's Breath anti-serum, using something called Icarus? What's Vulture doing in Times Square? I need to keep my guard up. Electro's disabling Oscorp power plants. Makes sense. Rhino's targeting Oscorp's shoreline properties. Which is he hitting first? And why? Scorpion must be trying to poison the city's reservoir. Another Oscorp-owned property. Seems like the last stage of the plan is a direct assault on Oscorp. And most likely, Norman. Scorpion's helping Otto in exchange for a clean slate. Criminal record expunged? Gambling debts erased? Icarus. This is it.
Hello, Spider-Man. We've never been properly introduced. I'm
Otto Octavius. There is no Icarus, is there?
No. Martin needs no assistance to secure the anti-serum. Icarus was a ruse to get you into position.
Into position? Huh?
Need a lift? So refreshing to work for a man like Octavius. Backup plans for his backup plans.
Hey!
Pete? Are you okay? What's happening?
Traffic's rough. Listen, Lee's gunning for the anti-serum. We need to find Oscorp's Devil's Breath lab before he does.
On it right now. I'm pulling every building permit in the city. If there's a record of the lab, I'll find it.
That's great. Okay, talk soon, MJ.
Trap failed? Softened him up. Time for plan B.
Teamwork, beautiful, ain't it?
Helping you reach those unattainable goals!
Like killing Spider-Man.
That was almost heartwarming, Electro. You really grew in prison, didn't you? Miss me, now you got it. You know what? Forget I said anything. Nobody ever gets my jokes.
Our long feud ends tonight, insect!
Phew! Thought we had a healthy give and take. Man, have I misread this relationship. Now's my chance.
Spider-Man! I must break you!
You got it! You got my joke! I'm so happy I could almost stop fighting! Almost! Gotta be honest, liked it better when you two were loners.
Amazing what a little teamwork can achieve, ain't it?
A vigor of youth and the wisdom of experience, a fine pairing.
Just like oil and water, sure.
chance!
Yeah, we got this!
Again, hate to be the pessimist, but I don't think you guys are assessing this situation accurately.
What's it like knowing you're so far out of your league?
One down, one to go. How many times have we done this dance, Adrian? A dozen? 2 dozen?
Once too many! Tonight will be your last waltz! Too slow!
Can't attack while his guard's up. Need to stun or surprise him.
Next time you're mine!
What's happening?
Electro's been grounded.
Spider-Man, I presume. If you really cared about this city, you'd be helping me expose Osborn for the criminal he is.
By killing innocent people?
I would have restored the power.
You're sick. You need help.
I have all the help I need, and we will not stop until Norman gets what he deserves.
I hate it when they team up. Just need to catch my breath. What time? Oh, man. Need to update Yuri. Yuri, Vulture and Electro are down. 4 to go.
I saw. Also noticed a rooftop in Times Square exploded. Wouldn't happen to be related, would it?
Nothing gets by you. It was Octavius' staging ground. He's using the villains to pull apart Oscorp. Vulture and Electro were targeting power plants. Scorpion's going after water treatment. Not sure about Rhino yet. Something along the shoreline.
That's good enough to start. I assume you're going after Scorpion?
Yeah. City's already on the brink. If we lose clean water, we might never come back. I'll update you when I make progress.
Sounds like a plan.
I should check on Miles.
Hey, Pete, you okay?
That's what I was gonna ask you. I'm fine, but you and May are in the middle of it.
We're busy, but people need help. And I'd rather be doing something than waiting around for somebody else to fix things, you know?
Yeah, I heard that. Just make sure you protect yourself. Mask and gloves. And rest every now and then. All that goes double for May.
Nobody can make that woman take a break when she doesn't want to. But I'll do my best.
Thanks, Miles. Give May my love. And be safe. You're in timeout.
Watch out! One headshot and it's over!
City's a mess, but this is not how you re-assimilate into society! Nice, I'm invisible again. Maybe you can scare some kids straight by telling them how miserable you are right now. Those were some well-armed convicts.
Spidey, have you seen Sable's detention cell? Like, living in a police state.
Excuse me, pardon me? Lee's using these guys as sleeper agents. He needs a doctor, not a jail cell. I'll make sure he gets one.
Way to go. Thank you. I was so scared.
Webhead! I saw you swinging around the city in your underwear.
Hey, Spider-Man! Don't worry, we got faith. You'll get those crazies back.
Attention units. Escaped prisoners are hitting a food supply station. Officers needed in Portside. Over.
Literally stealing food. Can I sit at the cool kids table?
Look out!
Me? Thank you, Sable International! city needs those supplies. Glad I was here to help.
This is Sable Control, requesting status update from Monk Park. Control, we are arresting civilians who refuse to cooperate with locating Spider-Man.
Who needs a nap? Come on! Demons and escaped prisoners on the loose, you're arresting protesters? More Sable guys! Looks like my webs bring all the boys to the yard!
Watch my back!
Never should have trusted Sable. She's crossed a line.
I can't believe I was gonna bring my kids.
That was so
Sweet.
Thanks, big guy. They deserved it. They deserved it.
Spider-Man's a real deal.
Attention agents, this is Control. What's our status in Lincoln? Observation post established. No sign of priority target.
Aw, all for me? I won't get any peace until I shut that down. Let's see if I can do it quietly. Huh. Oh, guys, this is really starting to verge on stalking.
Watch my back!
One less Sable observation post. Should make my day a little easier.
Ground teams in port side, this is Control. Do you have an update at your position? Armored patrol on the move. No sign of priority target.
Contact! I can't shake him!
Excuse me, is this the Crosstown Express?
Switch to small arm.
just when I thought I might run out of Sable agents to hit.
Sable Control. Need an update from Devil's Shelf. Over.
Control, a group of civilians are inciting violence against peacekeepers. We're detaining and questioning the ringleaders.
Not how you treat people in my friendly neighborhood. Psychos in town. Some who can fly, and they send the jetpack guys after me?
Don't let him
Wonder what powers those jetpacks? Hopes? Dreams? Unstable nuclear material?
Ground teams, this is Sable Control. What's our status at the yards?
Observation post reporting in. All clear.
You're done. Oh, guys, this is really starting to verge on stalking.
Stop resisting, over! He's shooting left! What's my thing? We gotta call for backup!
Wonder if building owners are charging Sable rent for these rooftop posts. You okay?
This is Sable Control. Need an update on the situation in Hell's Stacks.
Control. We are arresting civilians who refuse to cooperate with locating Spider-Man.
I can't let those Sable guards brutalize innocent people. Come on! Demons and escaped prisoners on the loose, and you're arresting protesters? Guys, looks like my webs bring all the boys to the yard.
Stop resisting! Advancing! Need backup!
Sable's getting out of control. Is rounding up civilians her idea? Or Norman's?
I've had numerous callers today reporting that entire city blocks are being taken over by escaped inmates from Rikers. These are literal no-go zones in the heart of Manhattan. A dystopian future from 70s movies come to life. Why don't the police stop it, you ask? Oh, you're going to love this. It seems the prisoners ambushed a convoy carrying weapons and ammunition for the authorities and took it all for themselves. The police are outgunned by their own guns. Well, all right, this is where the rubber meets the road. This is where we see if Sable International and Spider-Man are the protectors they claim to be. These criminals aren't hiding. They're right in plain sight, daring you to come get them. Well, we're waiting!
Hey, record this!
You're under arrest.
One of Lee's corrupted. Paramedics on the way. They'll know how to help him.
Way to go. I'm telling you.
I knew Jameson was wrong.
Just standing around. Webhead! I saw you swinging around the city in your underwear the other night. Have some decency.